Alright, we are back, and today I found my new favourite drift track. Now, to be honest, you're probably used to drifting on tracks like these, and tracks like these, but this is completely different, and it is free. Anyone can have it, as long as you've got Assetto Corsa, and you've got a PC. Now, I want to just jump straight into it. Alright, we have arrived, and I'm very excited. I do not have my shifter mounted on my new rig, which, if you've been following my channel, I have got a new rig. You're going to have to wait for some videos on that. But, also my wheel doesn't work, so my paddles don't work either, so I had to bind some new buttons to actually get some binding. But I'm going to show you around. First of all, I'm going to do a lap, and I'm going to go to each different feature, and we can have some fun. So first of all, I want to go to just do a normal lap. So the best way to find this lap is to follow these tire marks. So these tire marks basically show you a nice line on where you can go and drift with. So if you can follow this, you can just do laps forever, and it takes you through all the different sections, which is pretty cool. Nice transition here. So yeah, the track's good, the car's good. I've recently upgraded my car pack to another free car pack, but hopefully I'll be doing another video on why I love this car pack, and this car specifically is brilliant. So this is a difficult bit. So as you can see, we have car parks, we have Asda, we have petrol stations, we have parking garages, so there's a lot to see, right? And that's why one of the reasons I really like it, because of how different it is and how much more open, and the fact it's a free mod is also pretty cool. And even cooler, it's actually based off a real life place. So the place, oh look, here's the Asda petrol station. Let's go. Love a bit of Asda. So the real place that it actually is somewhere called Tamworth, and the actual mod is Tamworth. So if you actually want the mod, you can just look up Tamworth UK Assetto Corsa mod, or drift mod if you can't specifically find it. Oh, I've gone a bit wide there. So yeah, if you want actually to find the mod, just look up Tamworth UK Assetto Corsa mod and you'll find it. But I think we've done a full lap now. Oh no, we have not. We have not got to this section. So I watched one of Goosey's drift videos on his top 5 maps, and this one wasn't actually on there, but it was on another one of his videos. So, you know, Goosey's approved. Definitely done a full lap now. So yeah, there's the lap done. You can see how smooth it is and just how amazing it looks. Now I want to take you to the different features. Alright, the first feature is actually, I'm going to be showing you the racetrack, or the drift track I should call it, and I can't even get to it because I've gone the wrong entry. Enter into Waitrose. I mean, 20 per hour petrol station. There is another petrol station that's slightly bigger, but it's good if you want to do some precision drifting. Unlike me, who just loves some cuts and grass. Oh, it's pretty tight. So, I'm doing this in an estate BMW, so if you can't do this in a normal drift car, you're pretty bad, I suppose, innit? Alright, there's the petrol station, but what this actually leads on to, even better, is the racetrack. So there are, I think, around 3 tracks. I think there's 3 in total. So this one is the one on ground. Yes, there's 2 layers to this track, or like map, and this is the first of the tracks, the bigger of the 2 as well. But you can drift pretty cleanly. It's very smooth, it's very like windy. But there is one pet peeve with this track, and it's the fact that actually it's not a lap, it's like it's sort of a tandeming. What did I just say? Tandeming, which is a bit of a weird word. Look, so you sort of go out and then you have to do a donut to come back in. Oh, I can't even spin the car around because I can't bother to get it into first. Alright, we've turned the car around, so you can see you sort of have to do another... Oh no, wait, what? Yeah, I'm so stupid. This is the entrance, so you can actually slide around the whole thing. So let's say you went and did a lap. Alright, we're coming up to the end of the lap. I can just drift out. Right, the cones are see-through or transparent, or you can just drive through the cones is what I should have said. You can keep drifting and just absolutely send it again. Oh, you know, I didn't realise that, and I now like this track a little bit better. Right, that's decent, you know, and I think that calls to move on to the next sort of circuit, but I can't be bothered to go all the way over there, but when you spawn in it takes you there. So, we are here, and if you're an eagle-eyed viewer, I should say, you will notice the big parking garage, right? So, if you're American, you'd be saying parking garage. When have you ever seen a parking garage in Assetto Corsa? So, obviously it's 2 layers, so it's pretty hard to get the cars up there smoothly. But, if you can drift up the little, well, number 1 actually, you can just drift around here. Like, it's pretty good practice. But yeah, so drifting down here is all good. But if you're really good, I've only done it a couple times, you can actually drift up here. Now, it's harder than it looks, and when you see it in Tokyo Drift, they make it look a bit easy. Pretty difficult to make multiple layers on Assetto Corsa, so it's going to be pretty difficult to make all the transitions nice. And this is what I mean, like, you can't consistently go up the ramps. But once you make it to the top, you are received, you have like unlocked basically another track, which is pretty cool. So if I can learn to drift, oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. So if you do this, you can just do figure of eights, or figure of eights with an extra 0. Oh, it's difficult. This car tyre wear. Look at the tyre wear, mate. The tyre wear is down. This thing is slidey. This thing won't grip whatsoever. Anyway, now this is my favourite track. I feel like it's good in all views. So you can just sort of slide. Now, precision-wise, pretty difficult. It's a lot thinner than the other one, but at the same time, pretty awesome. And with no tie grip whatsoever, it's pretty difficult right now. I'm throwing this thing about. You can keep drifting around here. This is the most awkward corner to drift, but at the same time, it's also one of my favourites. Oh, unlucky I pressed the clutch there. If I didn't have the clutch down, I'd have been done for. So yeah, it's pretty smooth. And the one thing that I make sure is, does it look good in interior cam? So, is it easy? If I go into interior cam, can I still drift? This is my main test, because I feel like if you can't drift in interior cam, then it's pretty difficult to drift in real life if you're ever going to do it. So obviously exterior view is a bit better, but I also make sure that I can do it in interior view and just keep drifting, even if it's not as precision, because you can always get better at precision. As long as you can actually drift the circuit, that's always a good test for me to see whether it's good. And as you can see, no worries here whatsoever, so that's another pretty cool feature, how smooth it is and how well thought out. I say that as I go onto the grass. Yeah, this is the hardest corner, trying not to get in the way, but yeah, it's all good. So we can actually get out of here now, which again, as you can see, it's actually a full loop. So if you look over here, you can either just keep going or leave, which is what I'm about to do, and jump down here, or just don't do that. Alright, so now we've got the challenge of going back down, which I think is a bit harder. So we can go down here. Drifting down here is even more difficult. Yeah, there we go. Get this thing to gear. Yeah, the gearing's hard without a shifter. I haven't mounted my shifter yet, so I need to get on with that. But let's try and drift down here again. Man, getting up is so much easier. You can see my time marks. Now, I want to find this other petrol station, because the other one's so much better. But everything's pretty difficult to find. Alright, let's attempt to find this other petrol station. I need to find this. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh, that was pretty easy actually. And we actually have now not arrived at the petrol station, because there's an invisible barrier. You have to go all the way around. Yes, this is the decent petrol station. Sorry, this is my favourite petrol station of the two. It's a bit wider, and there's more gaps. There's also like this, what, you pump your tyres up here, or you click, oh, it's not a car wash, is it? But yeah, this one's a lot better. It feels, can't speak today. It feels a bit smoother, so, but yeah, I need to, can't shift down gears, because normally you can just find the paddle easily, because it's binded to a button, I really can't find it. But yeah, I'm drifting fine today, so it's all good. But yeah, that is my favourite drift track, because it's so versatile. I can do another one showing you my actual favourite track that's not like free roam. So if you want another video on that, comment down below or like. I hope you enjoyed. I will link down in the description the mod if I can find it. If not, remember, Tamworth UK, Assetto Corsa mod, it just should pop right up. Goose Sisters use it a few times. So yeah, it's decent, right? It's really fun, it's really good, and the fact it's free roam makes it even better. It doesn't even feel like a Assetto Corsa. So please go check it out. If you've enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, or do whatever. Thank you very much for watching. Download the mods and have a fantastic day.